You know how I am. Okay. So once again, drawing that diagram because I feel, by the way, against all your wishes, bad wishes, I feel my voice is coming back and I'm able to swallow without any pain. That means by next 2 days, I should be back on track. My wife and my mom are already irritated. इतना दिन ये चुप था घर पे. Oh, oh, right. आजा बच्चा. So this is called the Namaskar theorem. ऐसे नमस्कार करके है ना. ये आप, do you now understand this theorem properly? Okay. So more than the theorem, you will get problems in which you have to be very fast to identify that if this angle is theta, then this angle is 2 theta. Is this understood by all? Okay. And wait, if you find that you're having a little bit difficulties, our love letters are all on YouTube. You can go through them and the romantic stories will be beamed live to you. Shall we take? Oh, you done it in school. That's why he said, why attending that man's class? Get on attend in school. Good. Okay. So this was one. And this is like a namaskar. So this is called the namaskar theorem. Okay. Now, a little bit more diving deeper into it once again. I'll make my next circle. And if you try to see this from the perspective of arcs, then you were looking at an arc AB, okay? Considering that the circle is moving in this way, you're looking at the minor arc. Now what we do, we analyze the same from the major arc perspective. Major arc perspective means we're looking from the perspective of BA. This is BA, right? This is B and this is A. Circle is moving in this direction. So BA now subtends this angle at the center. Have you understood or not? BA is subtending this angle at the center, and this angle would be twice the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining portion. That is, if this angle, sorry, 1 minute, if this angle is theta, this will be 2 theta. Have you understood? These two are the same Namaskar theorem, but this is with the perspective of what? Minor arc. This is with the perspective of major arc. We can come down to the third type of circle, and there we are being very, very judicious, not creating difference between the kids, and we say, Mama loves both of you. So the arc is a semi-arc or a semi-arc, as you would like to call it. And in that case, a sort of angle subtending that I would do would be a right angle. Sorry, a straight angle. Do you agree or not? This is semi-arc. Fine. You go with the top one or bottom one, whatever is your wish, okay? Now, if you see what is the angle subtended by this side, 180. If you see from this side, it is 180. I'm taking the top one. So I say this angle is how much? 180. So if I have considered which part of the circle, I have considered BA, then the remaining part of the circle is AB, okay? And on AB, I try to find an angle anywhere on AB. So now, whatever is this angle, this should be double of this. Very good. So this should be 90. And since this is a special case, it qualifies for a new theorem, which is called angle in a semicircle is a right angle. You can write it. So we had equal chords subtend equal angles at the center. The perpendicular from the center to a chord bisects the chord. If two chords are equidistant from the center, they are equal in length. Then angle subtended by an arc at the center of a circle is twice the angle subtended by it on any part of the remaining portion of the circle. These two. And then we come to this. This is a special case. If I don't have a minor or a major arc, what I have is a semi-arc. An angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Wait, darling, do you follow this? You remember? Good. Good memory, yeah? Are you being absent from the school also? No, that was the question I was interested. Because in my class, the ill child will be spending 1 hour. And in school, the ill child will be spending 8 hours. 8 hours in ill condition, he is able to go. Oh, but my one class, he cannot come even online. And sometimes his school is taking extra classes. I don't know which school takes extra classes at 7 p.m. at the night. Lovely little stories which have been weaved, and I really appreciate them. But the strange part is, always the parents come and give me these reasons of absence. Child never says directly that, sir, I'm ill, I'll not be able to come. No problem, my child. As long as I'm informed, I'm all okay. I mean, joining online was also difficult, right? Illness. Actually, that girl on the top quadrant, you know her name? Bhavya. That one is a ligament tore girl. That one is on bed right now. Hard cast. Who went to school on wheelchair today, but attending my class. Maybe she likes my face. Wade doesn't like my face. Oh, Wade, I can't help it. Then he does his hair like this. Full जवानी आ गया उसको दे ना बार बार में ऐसे तेरी कहानियां. How to understand that a boy has got into preteens or adolescent? When you find him in front of any reflective surface, तेरी बातों पे करने से बिना आस्था. That means ये वो टाइम है जब बेटा स्कूल जाके ब्लैक शूज ब्लैक में वापस आता है. इज कॉन्शियस. उससे पहले ब्लैक शूज से फुटबॉल खेलेगा, एकदम कैसे गंदा बन के आएगा. लेकिन यू नेवर सी गंदा बच्चास फ्रॉम grade 9 onwards. Boys are very smart. Welcome to the club, Ved. I really appreciate that. Okay, have you understood this? Angle in a semicircle is that. Okay, so we now park these ones in one place, and we get into one more. Okay, I mean them small like uttapams. Huh? Bakul, they're looking like uttapam. Yes, and this is which one? That no, we have that what Rameshwaram cafe size. This is your doggy potty dosa size. So uttapams are gone. Let's see one more now. Okay, that's something like this. I have my circle. Right. And what I now try to do is that I again go by the same concept of what you call major and minor arc. So let me say that this is A and this is B, and the circle is rotating in this order, right? This is important. If you know this, you will be able to get any one of those. Yeah. Fine. Okay, now what I try to do is that I make my first angle on this circle at this part, right? And I make my second angle on this part. I make my second angle out here, right? And try to see it from two perspectives, children. Once you try to see it from, say, P, once you try to see it from Q. Agreed? Now, if this angle is theta, this angle is 2 theta, right? So, this angle also should be theta. So, can I, if I make a diagram like this, okay, based on this, if I make my diagram and I change it to a little bit like this, do you agree or not? You just tell me, okay? Say, I am no more drawing that center subtended angle. I'm no more drawing that center subtended angle. But I bring a new twist and a new story to it. I make a chord out here. And I divide it into two segments. I'm not showing you the center. I say this is one segment and this is one segment. Do you give me the authority to write that if this is X, this also should be X? It has come from here only. I just abolished this one. एक काम का नहीं है भाई. ये तुम इसके साथ, या भी इसके साथ, इसको गायब करो भाई. दान को इक्वल करने का है. ये थोड़ा ट्राउजर जैसा दिखता है, इसको कहते हैं ट्राउजर थ्योरम, याद रखने का, पजामा. सो वी राइट angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. Write that. Angles, so this is another theorem. Angles in same segment. You will see many questions where such formation will be there. Why I gave you the name samosa? Samosa, namaskar, trouser या पजामा, ये तीन फॉर्मेशन जहां आपको दिख गया ना, एक ही थ्योरम लगने वाला है. एंगल्स इन द सेम सेगमेंट ऑफ अ सर्कल आर इक्वल. Drawing something. I heard you have taken some vow about next test and all. Some kasam usam you have taken, performance on next test. Some self, based on the humiliation last test, you have taken some, what to say, resolutions. Volatile or solid? Acha. They don't melt at any temperature. Good. Hey, wait, by the way, we have a test actually. Voluntary, all tests are voluntary. And that test is on next Monday. In fact, every Monday will be a hate day. Monday means hate day. I will be organizing tests every Monday and ensure that the love letters reach by Tuesday. Okay, this is done. Now we go to the next one. So this is one more theorem. Okay. Now the next and the last one, we say that if you have a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles are, sum of opposite angle is supplementary. Now that is also a takeaway from here itself. इसलिए मैं बोलता हूँ, ये थ्योरम जो समझ गया बच्चा, वो सब समझ गया. आइए बनाते हैं सुंदर सा सर्कल. And let us understand what is a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a closed polygon of four sides. And what is a cyclic quadrilateral? Such that the four vertices lie on the circumference of a circle, right? So obviously, to make the thing more complicated, I will be making a irregular quadrilateral, right? A quadrilateral which is irregular. So say one is like this, another arm is like this, another arm is like this. Now you can't assign any shape to this. This is neither a parallelogram, nor a lambus, nor a rectangle, and nor a trapezium, not a kite, anything. It is all nonsense. Okay. So I call this a cyclic quadrilateral, PQRS, where all the vertices lie on the circumference. Okay. And I start giving some names because it's easy if I number the angles 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the theorem says some opposite angles are supplementary. So we should understand opposite. Opposite is what you see right in front, right? The boy or the girl that you see right in front when you open the window and you feel happy about it, that is opposite, right? And when the mother opens the window from the adjacent, that is called adjacent, when you get afraid, right? So 1 and 3 form an opposite pair, and similarly 2 and 4 form an opposite pair. Achha, by the way, tell me, I've been asking all my batches, there's one word now, like after skibidi 6, 7 or something, ye bolne se sab haste hain. What is this new thing? Look, Ved, as if he just got rejuvenated when I said this. So now, still now, he was all, ye bichara kaam ke bojh kam mara. इसे चाहिए हमदर्द का टॉनिक सिंकारा. ऐसे उठ गया. ये 6, 7 बोलने से सब हाँ ही हंसते रहते हैं. Oh, you saw 6, 7 out there or what? But when I said 6, 7, happiness glimpse, what do you call? It's just like a pressure cooker जैसे होता है ना, छा बच के उठता है पूरा, सीटी लगना जैसा होके आया. Yeah, मुझे कभी सिखाओ. See, sometimes I always consider myself as a guy who is across generations. I should know it, because slowly you all will be seniors. More new guys will come. 3 batches senior to you, we never knew what is skibidi. Then one day I was talking about sigma as the summation. Ha sigma बोलते ही हंसता है. Then somebody explained me sigma क्या है. Then skibidi. अभी 6-7 सुन रहा हूँ. 6-7 बोलने से हंसते रहता है. ये नया है क्या? बस में खूब चल रहा है, सुनने में आया. सब बस में चलता है, डीपीएस के बस में. नहीं नहीं, मैं सुना हूँ ग्लेंडल के बस में एकदम सामने, चिरेक के बस में भी 6-7. So it's a kiddo term. Can you use the word in a sentence? वाक्य बनाओ जैसा शब्द की अर्थ को स्पष्ट करे. जैसे मैंने बोला अंधकार, रात को बच्चा अंधकार में डरता है, तो वी अंडरस्टैंड अंधकार में. 6-7 को थोड़ा यूज करके समझाओ, समझ में आएगा. कोई वल्गर वर्ड है क्या? और फिर क्यों हंसते हो? हाँ, मैं तो सोचा कुछ शायद नया नया बायोलॉजी पढ़ रहे हो, ह्यूमन बॉडी ऑर्गन से रिलेटेड कुछ, इसलिए बड़ा हाँ ये करके हंस रहे हो. इसमें हंसते हो तुम लोग. तुम लोगों को ना एक टॉवल के नीचे रख के ऊपर से आयरन करना चाहिए. तो दिमाग इसी को लेके हंसते हो. हंसने के लिए भी कोई रीजन होना चाहिए. चलो, तो थ्योरम मुझे कहता है कि 1+3 को ऐड करने से होना चाहिए 180, एंड सिमिलरली 2+4 को ऐड करने से होना चाहिए 180. See, in our house the problem is my wife is also a middle school teacher. तो उनके वहां भी बच्चे सैंक्टा मरिया में भी ये 6-7 is omnipresent. She only asked, अपने क्लास में जाके बच्चों को पूछ के देखना, ये नया टर्म चल रहा है आजकल 6-7. मजेदार. ठीक है, इसको प्रूफ करेंगे. ये प्रूफ बड़ा ही आसान है. So let's see which pair you want to take. Say 1 and 3 लेते हैं, या 2 and 4. 2 and 4 में ड्राइंग इजी होगा. ठीक है, देखो ये प्रूफ कैसे हो जाता है, बड़ा इजी है. फिर से वही वाला करेंगे. सेंटर को ज्वाइन करा दो, सेंटर को ज्वाइन करा दो, एंड जस्ट लुक एट एंगल 4. मिल गया होगा आपको. अगर मैं इसको x बोलूं, सॉरी, अगर मैं इसको x4 बोलूं, सॉरी, अगर मैं इसको 4 बोलूं, तो इसको मैं 2 times of 4 नहीं बोल सकता हूं. If this is 4, this is 2 times of 4. Do you agree? अच्छा, और अगर मैं इसको 2 बोलूं, तो कैन आई नॉट कॉल दिस एज 2 times of 2? Yes. तो हो गया ना. फिर 2 times of 2 plus 2 times of 4 is equal to 360 डिग्री होता है भैया. एंगल अक्रॉस अ पॉइंट. काट दो, फिर 2 को कॉमन ले लो, और क्या है 2 plus 4 इसके विधि कितना हो गया 360. The rest you know how to do. Did you understand? Could you do the same thing with the other two? Yes, we can do it with the other two also. Try to join here like this. Now if this is 1, then this angle is, sorry, this angle will be twice of 1, this angle will be twice of 1, and if this angle is 3, then this angle will be twice of 3. हो गया. और इस चैप्टर में और कोई थ्योरम नहीं है. Write the last one also, that the sum of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180, or you can write opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary. Is nahi, are supplementary. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. अच्छा, एक चीज याद रखिए, गड़बड़ मत करना. If the quadrilateral is not cyclic and it is a random quadrilateral, then sum of all angles is 360. You can't write opposite is 180. You can write that only for a rectangle. अब तेरे समझ में आया तो क्या बोला मैं? Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So have you understood? These are the theorems which we will be using to solve any problem in this chapter. Shall we go now? चलिए. Where are you angry on me? Huh? Huh?
No, sir.
No, you're saying no so slowly. That means you are angry.